to Tech Static, guys. So we are back with a new video which is related to two phones. We're gonna do the benchmark test with two phones. One is Moto G second generation and the another recently launched product which is Moto G third generation. So before I go ahead and do the benchmark test, I would suggest you to go ahead and see the comparison between three phones, which is Moto G first generation, second generation and third generation. You can do that while clicking on the right side of the video. You're gonna get a link right there. And if you want to go ahead and watch the unboxing of the recently launched video, which is unboxing of Moto G third generation, you can click on the left link. All right, so let's go ahead and test the benchmark test. We're gonna test the benchmark with two different things. One is N22 benchmark and the second one is Geek Bench 3. I'm sorry. So let's go ahead and do that with N22 benchmark. Let's see how it works. All right, just hold on. It's taking some time to load. All right. So let me go ahead and click on test together right there. Let's see. Just hold on a second. It's all right. So it's gonna go ahead and do the process. I'll be back with you once it is done. All right. So here you can see that 2D benchmarks are going on in this third generation. You can see that, like I told you, 1280 into 720 resolution the third generation does have. So the 2D graphic performance is almost done in third generation, and it's a little bit slow as compared to third one. So let's check the 3D benchmark. It came right there in 3D benchmark. Well, it's, hold on a second, right there. It's, let me just check that with the second generation. Both of them does have sluggishness in it, you can say that, because that's a lot of laggy in that. You can see that it might be a possibility. It is because of, I think it's because of 1.8 frame, because that both of them does have a lower frame rate. You can see that it's right there. It's written in the very corner side. If you can see, it says FPS 13.6, somewhere like that. Because of that, it's just a lot of laggy. You can see this one too, right there, 16.9, something like that. So third generation is done with the benchmark. Let's check that, what second generation got it with that. So let's check details for both of them. 23,676. That's a score for Moto G third generation. Hats off to Motorola. They made a really good product. But when we come to the second generation, 18,612 score. So yes, of course, it's lesser than the third generation. So let's go ahead and check the Geekbench 3, what it has to say about it. So we're gonna run the both of them together right there. You can see that. Yes, of course, again, Moto G third generation is going ahead. You can see that, guys. 20% almost done with the third generation, and 17% is done with the almost 10% of difference. So let's see what happens. It's almost 43%. You know, I think, guys, just because this Moto G third generation, it really does have a good processor in it. That's the reason it's going fast ahead. It was going fast in N22 benchmark as well, and again Geekbench 3 as well. I kind of really appreciate the work Motorola did on this handset. Meanwhile, it's getting completed. Let's take a quick look on the design of both of the phones. The design of Moto G second generation is same as it is the Moto G first generation, because the back panels is almost same. You can whenever you try to, you can say that you can get a scratch on the back panel, but when you talk about the back panel of Moto G third generation, it's really handy. You know, you cannot get it dropped by your hands, so that's good. So let's see This one is almost completed, the Geekbench 3 Moto G third generation. It says 536 single core score and 1577, I'm sorry, 1577 would be multi-score right there, multi-core score. So that's good. Let's check. It seems like that it's way behind this one second generation. It's gonna be, seems like 95%. It's uploading the results now. So here you can see that 337 single core and 1139 multi-core score. A lot of difference in both of them, you can see right there. This one second generation and this one third generation. And when you check that operating system is 5.0.2, this one 5.1.1. So it's just because when you go ahead and check the processor, this one Qualcomm MSM8226 Snapdragon 400, and this one, if you go ahead and check that, this one is ARM Qualcomm. So that makes a lot of difference, because this one is 1.36 gigahertz and this one is 1.19. One processor, four cores. So you can see that right there. And as it says that this one is also having a 65 architecture and 7 variant. Single core score is 413, 632. Multi score is 2152, 1457. So I would say that in both benchmark, Moto 3, Moto G third generation did a good work. So that's all for today. So both of the tests were good, but I would say that third did a good work in this. So that's all for today, guys. And if you like our video, you can just go ahead and click on the right bottom side of the video. You will gonna find the subscribe button. You can click on subscribe button so that you can get the new videos directly into your mail if you go ahead and get the updates of the videos. So I would love that if you go ahead and click on subscribe channel, and we'll get back to you again with a new video. So all right, so peace out, guys.